There was every chance that Gio Compario was going to ruin Yankee Doodle Dandy for me, but honestly, this film has become one of my all-time favourite films, certainly one of my all-time favourite musicals, and it's exceptionally well received. It's 7.7 out of 10 on IMDb, 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, 89% on Metacritic, 82% on Google. It is easily one of the most loved films that I have ever seen, and definitely one of the best musicals. This is a musical biopic about George M Cohan, who wrote a lot of great musicals, a brilliant composer and playwright, and he is most famously, I guess, known for writing Over There, which did not start out as a car insurance compare website theme song. And for me, I needed this to be educational as well as entertaining because I didn't really know anything about the life of Cohan before this. And I'll say that, put it this way, I loved this film so much I immediately went and bought a biography of Cohan afterwards because I was desperate to just learn more about him. He's such a fascinating character. He's played here by James Cagney, who is amazing. And I've seen several of Cagney's films now after this, but I think this might have been the first. It was actually released in 1942, so middle of the war film, so the song Over There, which has like a really strong war theme to it, or I guess home pride theme, is very poignant. And I imagine it would have affected a lot of people in that nation, in America, very much. It would have made them very emotional. It's directed by Michael Curtiz, written by Rob Buckner, and as I said, it stars Cagney as Cohan, and he does an absolutely sensational job. And it takes us through Cagney's life from how he started out in theatre to getting into writing scripts, composing music, and then how eventually he went on to write one of the greatest musicals ever. We have two songs in this that I particularly love. There are a lot of songs in this, of course, but for me, Over There and Yankee Doodle Dandy are just absolutely beautiful. I'm just double checking, there are 23 songs in this, that's including reprises. Another one that I absolutely love is Mary's a Grand Old Name. I love that song. It's so beautiful. It's got quite a different pace to it compared to a lot of the other songs in this. And it's just so exquisite and quite addictive. The musical is obviously largely in black and white, mostly entirely in black and white. And you just feel so absorbed in it. You become lost in this era, in this decade. Well, I guess it's not fair to describe the 40s as one thing because I feel like the beginning of the decade had a vastly different mood to the end of the decade. Being lost in this middle of, this film's being produced in the middle of the war. So obviously there's going to be a lot of sentiment, and I just think it completely hits all of the nails on the head. It does everything that I had expected from it and more. It really delivers. The performances are beautiful. The end number is absolutely exquisite, and it will make you cry. I 100% guarantee that you will at least well up, if not shedding buckets. If you want a flavour of what it's like, I'd say just go to YouTube, assuming you're already there, and just have a look at Over There. It's absolutely stunning. The film is actually, unsurprisingly, award-winning. It's won 3 Oscars, and the Oscars include the Best Actor in a Leading Role for James Cagney, the Best Sound, of course, and the Best Music Scoring of a Picture. It was also nominated for Best Picture. Walter Huston was nominated for Best Actor in a Supporting Role, and Curtiz was nominated for Best Director. There was also a nomination for Best Writer and Best Film Editing. It's just, I can't get over how much I love it. If you want to watch a musical, please make it Yankee Doodle Dandy. You will learn a lot about Cohan as a person. You will learn a lot about his music, his background, his style of composition, and you will, if you hadn't already, as I had not, you will finally have actual decent lyrics that you can overpower Geo Compario with. Yankee Doodle Dandy is one of the greatest things I have ever seen.